Wars, extinction risks, conflict, and violence are accelerating. Climate instability, ecological collapse, pandemics, hunger, and displacement are interconnected. Human health, other animals' health, whole environmental health cannot and should never be artificially or mistakenly separated, as it often still is. That is utterly misleading and damaging us all. A zoonotic disease, such as Ebola, HIV, or COVID-19, begins in animals and crosses to humans when ecosystems collapse, livestock and wildlife mix, or markets neglect safety. Every weakening gets us diseased, including those illnesses of despair, every act of cruelty, every act of violence. These are the very same drivers that push societies toward famine, displacement, and armed conflict. Children grow and will keep on growing into this reality, unless we act to stop it for good. Unprepared, they inherit collapse. Properly prepared, they inherit skills, knowledge, and responsibility to act. It was never that complicated. By now, it is more urgent than ever before. And it is not by coincidence that we are also more prepared, more ready than any time before to achieve it. Can you picture the difference it makes to raise a generation trained from the beginning to face these realities? Children working with open science and open technology as common resources, not closed products. Skilling up for an interconnected and demanding world where evidence, data, and solutions are shared globally. Projects that confront them with reality beyond their own class. Comparing biodiversity data across borders, studying air pollution and its health effects with peers abroad, or running international experiments side by side. Homework that connects families to scientific practice. Curricula that combine classroom work with apprenticeships, extracurricular missions, and challenge-based tasks. Exchanges that allow young people to experience realities in other regions. Education grounded in reality, showing that the future can be as bright as collective will allows. A space age opening, longevity, and prosperity made possible, while still healing an ailing Earth. The work is not aspirational only. The technological foundation is being provided now. Open source video conferencing for classrooms and missions. Secure communication through federated messaging. Project management and participatory governance platforms. Multilingual translation systems for cross-border collaboration. Survey and data tools for research and decision-making. Each is hosted under strict conditions, applying the highest standards of transparency, reproducibility, and open methods. Together, they form an infrastructure that saves cost, avoids dependency on private vendors, and allows children, teachers, and researchers to work with the tools as openly as the science they practice. This infrastructure makes it possible to implement strict scientific methods in real education. Data collection, experiment design, peer review, democratic decision-making, all embedded into the practice of students at every level, from primary school through vocational and higher education. Implementation spans the full education spectrum. Civil society contributes lived experience. Universities provide mentorship and advanced knowledge. Ministries and administrators provide scale and coordination. Districts and head teachers adapt and deliver curricula. Students are central actors participating directly in scientific and democratic processes. Missions and training schools already operate. Children map diseases, measure environmental variables, debate governance choices, and publish findings. Apprenticeships complement formal study. Extracurricular projects extend practice to families and communities. Public and private institutions contribute to sustainable, open frameworks. International roadmaps ensure alignment. Cost, the European cooperation in science and technology, provides the framework. COST is a long-standing EU instrument that funds networks across borders, making collaboration possible between researchers, educators, ministries, and civil society. Member states, cooperating members, partner members, and near neighbors all participate. COST enables what no single institution could sustain alone: transnational, open, and rigorous cooperation. Pandemics, all zoonotic diseases, hunger, ecological collapse, Economic breakdown, violence, and war form one system. Every illness, every sickening factor, any live by separate as if not interconnected. Addressing them separately fails. Training the next generation to confront them together using open infrastructures and strict scientific practice creates resilience. Education integrated with the children's own daily reality in all aspects of life, from family to school, apprenticeships, institutional mobility exchanges, builds the needed skills and courage. The technological base is in place. The methods are being applied. The opportunity now is collective participation. The question was posed, can you picture the difference? Yes, we all do know better. That one answer required is a clear affirmation of life. Collapse or recovery, despair or resilience, decline or renewal. Participation is open. The responsibility is shared. Please join us in.